You know, it's really funny when things don't go the way you thought they would go. Obviously, with Superman and Lois, we thought there was going to be a massive announcement at Comic-Con. You know, they were going to come out on stage in costume and people be cheering. But no, in fact, it's just been announced on the Hollywood Reporter that David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan are Superman and Lois. I have to admit, I'm a little bit shocked. I did a video yesterday talking about how I really wanted Emma Mackey in the role because I thought she'd just bring a completely different gravitas to Lois, and because I find Lois Lane quite bland in the films, apart from obviously the original Superman 78 Lois Lane. And obviously it was rumoured she was the only one brought back for the final round of screen tests with the 3 Supermen. But it's confirmed by James Gunn himself that these two are Superman and Lois in the DC universe going forward. And what we have to also remember is that they're not just Superman and Lois in the films. They're going to be Superman and Lois in the video games, in TV shows. They're going to be, you know, cross-platforming, and this is them. This is who we're dealing with for the next probably like 10 to 20 years. These two are our Superman and Lois Lane. Anyway, reading through the article, after a lengthy search, David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan will star in Superman Legacy, the film that will launch DC's new universe under writer-director James Gunn, and his DC Studios co-boss Peter Safran. Corenswet and Brosnahan were among 6 actors who vied for the lead roles, with Gunn filming screen tests over the June 17th weekend, with Nicholas Hoult and Tom Brittney also in contention to play Superman Clark Kent, and Emma Mackey, sad face, and Phoebe Dynevor in the running for Daily Planet reporter Lois Lane. Few roles are coveted or come with as much pressure as Superman. That's true. Superman is one of those iconic roles that has to be right. Again, like I said in my last video, I don't know what David's filmography is like, but I'm expecting good things, because the one thing James Gunn does get right, along with his casting directors and everything, is casting. He does get it right. I mean, it's just crazy that it was just announced like this as well. And obviously all the Henry Cavill Superman people are just not accepting the news and going mental over the restore the Snyderverse stuff. But hey, let's leave them in the bin and just carry on with this new universe, because I'm sick and tired of seeing these people just thinking, oh yeah, you're going to get your Snyderverse and everything. It's not happening. It's not happening. Obviously, James says, accurate. They are not only both incredible actors, but also wonderful people. And hey, you heard me in my last video. I wasn't fully on board with Rachel being Lois Lane. Again, just thought they could go a different direction with Emma Mackey. But hey, this is Lois Lane. I wish her all the best, and I can't wait to see what she brings. Because let's be honest, Amy Adams was fucking boring in those Man of Steel films. And I've seen Rachel in a few things, like the Marvelous Miss Maisel, and she's great in that. She's good comedy timing. I think there's a lot of improv in that show, so I'm hoping to see quite a bit of that in Superman Legacy. It does sound like Emma was close. I need to let go. I need to let go of Emma. I have to let you go, Emma. I'm sorry, Emma. And again, it was predicted. The weird thing happened.
You look like Superman.
One of those weird coincidences. So I've not always been a fan of Superman. I remember my first Superman film was like Superman Returns or something. But you know, with the news that there's going to be a new Superman and the DC universe and everything, I thought I'd catch up on some reading. And obviously James Gunn has been teasing this comic book, All-Star Superman, and I finished it, and it's such a great story. Obviously I don't think this is going to be based on this, but maybe in terms of the visuals and everything, I can kind of see it. So I'm definitely going to be reading more Superman comics as this film comes out. I mean, when does this even come out? So Superman Legacy comes out the 11th of July 2025. I feel like we'll be waiting a little bit longer than that. I feel like it'll be pushed back even further because of the writer's strike and everything. You know, given James Gunn wrote this and everything, but you still need writers on set and everything, and he can't be doing that, you know, whilst this WGA strike is going on. It is kind of crazy they've just boom dropped it, but because there was so many leaks happening, I understand completely why they've just dropped it like this instead of waiting until Comic-Con, because it would have leaked who the people playing them would be. But I'm really excited. I've actually got butterflies in my stomach because I'm so happy for these two, and wow, what a journey they're going to both go on together. And I really look forward to see what they do in this franchise. I really look forward to seeing what James Gunn does to the DC universe, how it could potentially overtake Marvel, because I think he has a plan. I do, and I completely trust him. So yeah, congratulations, David and Rachel, our new Superman and Lois Lane.